Welcome back, guys. Now, I must be honest with you right off the bat. I'm going to cut straight to the chase. I didn't have an intention of making a video at this present time. Not to say I didn't plan on doing a video today per se, just not at this very present time. But one thing I've noticed with me, or one thing I've noticed with myself when I started doing these videos again, now on YouTube, where I have a wider audience, I've noticed... Sorry, I'm pretty sure the bus sounds pretty loud on your end. But I've noticed with myself through these videos that I've become more vulnerable, that I've become less guarded, and I've been able to open up more about how I feel and what I go through on a regular basis. And the reason for me bringing that up now is part of the explanation for why I'm doing this impromptu video. I just came from one of my new favorite stores. Oh, thank you. I just came from one of my new favorite stores, and I'm not going to mention the name or the person that took care of me because, like I said, I have respect for people's privacy. But very, very nice person. However, I could tell that this person's genuine kindness, and I say that with invisible air quotes, because you can tell when somebody is genuinely being nice, and you can tell when somebody is being nice because they're getting paid to do so. And I'm not one to talk because, hello, I work at Burlington. Been there for 2 years. I get paid to take care of people and be nice to them, but that's not why I'm nice to people. I am naturally, genuinely nice to people, even outside of Burlington, when I'm off the clock and when I'm not wearing my uniform and my name tag. You know, that's just how I am. So I don't need to be in Burlington to be as nice as I am in Burlington, outside, everywhere else. Some people that work there and other stores that you go to, that they're just getting through the day and that's it. Why do I bring this up? Well, the person that was taking care of me said she had remembered me. And yes, of course I had remembered her because I was one of the very first people to shop at this store because it was the grand opening. And we were talking and she asked me if I was an artist, because she noticed that the past few times I've been there, and I've probably been there, I think this is like my third time being there now in the past couple of weeks, but she noticed that so far every time that I've been there, I've purchased some sort of markers or art supply related things. So she asked me if I was an artist, and no, I gave her a brief, summary of the breast cancer walk, and I told her that I have a whiteboard at home, so I write on it, for quotes and reminders, and use them for videos. I mean, I'm adding the last part now. I didn't get to finish all of what I wanted to say because she responded as if she was otherwise disengaged. I mean, you could tell, like, oh, okay, oh, nice. Those kinds of responses, as opposed to the ones where you can tell that somebody is actually interested in what you just said. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I take things very personally, but I'm human. I don't take everything so personally to the point where it ruins my life. But if I'm going out of my way to be nice to somebody, I don't expect that person to go equally out of their way to be nice to me, but I would expect some type of common ground in terms of mutual respect or kindness. Just simply because we're either strangers or we're just maybe not friends, but we still have enough respect for each other to acknowledge the other's existence and to have some type of small talk, even if it's just, hi, how are you? Oh, I've seen you before. Cool, bye. Little things in life are what make the biggest impacts. And in the line of work such as customer service, sorry, that's a little creepy. Sorry, let's get hit by a car. And it's on a stop sign. That would have been weird. The car stopped. I fused the two words together. The car stopped. And I would have still been struck for not paying attention. But anyway, I'm all over the place with my thoughts today. The line of work such as customer service, the last impression that a shopper has is with the sales associate, which is usually the cashier. In Burlington, that's me, which is why I am extra cheerful, extra happy, extra friendly and kind to everybody that I take care of, because I want them to come back. You have no idea what's going on in their minds before they get to the store, when they're in the store looking for whatever it is they're looking for. Whatever it is they're looking for. Then you have to factor in the duration of time that it took for them to find everything that they found. And now they're in my hands. The last thing they need is for me to add on to their already stressful day. And that's why I love my job, because I believe, personally speaking, I don't give myself much credit, but I'm about to right now. I personally believe that I don't have that much of an effect on people, but no, I was about to say I give myself credit. See, I'm already backpedaling, but here, now I remember what I was about to say. Sorry, I'm all jumbled, whatever. Bear with me, people. I'm about to give myself some much needed credit now. I personally believe that I am the only one in my or any store that is as good at my job in the field of customer service as I am, because I have people that remember me from previous jobs that I don't even work at anymore, places that I probably haven't even been working at for a long enough time for them to remember me. I may have only encountered them once, but I have left such a lasting impression in that small amount of time that they remembered me. For my character, for my personality, for my kindness, everything that I would like to be remembered for. Bringing me back to this person. Now, maybe said individual doesn't mind not having a memorable personality, but again, in the line of work that is customer service, that is something that it should be important. So yeah, I'm not going to go home and curl up in a fetal position and rock myself, crying my eyes out to sleep over the fact that she didn't seem at all interested, genuinely, about me and the breast cancer walk, and the fact that she asked me a personal question referring to my previous and current purchases. I'm otherwise just going to say, hey, it's a learning experience. Not everybody cares. I'm going to keep it as simple. I'm going to treat them as they treat me, not just in customer service, but in life in general. That's one way a person like me could avoid being hurt. Because if you look at it realistically, it's not something to take so personally. It's something so small. I don't know this person, so the fact that they weren't interested in something that's near and dear to me shouldn't affect me at all. But the reason why it did for that moment, and still does as I'm talking to you, and I promise you I'll get over it once this video is done, but the reason why it bothered me at that moment, even till now, is the fact that the time was taken to invest particular interest, even if it was just a question because you're doing your job and you're passing time trying to make the transaction friendly and kind and quick, whatever. I know how it goes. I know how customer service is, but there are some people like myself. See the pattern? There are people like myself that take things like that seriously. So you can't expect everybody to just be meh about your typical customer service banter. If you're going to genuinely ask somebody, oh, are you an artist, or what do you like to do, or I was just wondering because you're always here buying X, Y, Z. If you're going to invest that much interest into something that you realistically don't care about or aren't that really interested in, either show more interest or just don't ask. Don't ask at all. Do your job and be as genuinely halfway with everything, as opposed to seeming like you're going the full way and just stopping out of nowhere. Like, okay, that was it. I never really was that interested. I just was asking a simple question. Now, of course, I'm the only person now, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person either watching or out there in general that feels the way I do. Not about this particular situation, but about vested interest in general. What makes another person happy, engaging with another person and showing interest in another person as a person or their life. There are people like me that like meeting new people and like when the person behind the counter decides to want to strike up a conversation out of nowhere. Even though I've never been the type to randomly approach people myself, unless of course I'm at work or a type of environment where that is required or expected of me, I guess. But does that make me a phony? I don't think so. But I would say I'm an ambivert. There's introverts, there's extroverts, and there are ambiverts. I can deal with people. I love people, and there are times where I can be solely on my own and be perfectly okay. And then I'll need a hug again. But like I said, I'm not going to take it too personally. I'm not bent out of shape over it. I'm just kind of bummed. Like, why are you going to ask me about something and then just be all meh about it? Like, don't ask if you're not interested. If you don't want to know, don't ask. Because I'm telling you, because you asked, I'm only going to answer what you're asking me. So I can't stress enough, don't ask. On that note, I'm going to stop annoying all of you. And I am going to wrap this up. Because, I didn't think I'd be talking for the past 13 minutes. Or this long at all. I'm literally just rambling now. So, that's it. I'm done. And in case you are randomly wondering, this helped me. So even if it didn't help you, it helped me. I feel a whole lot better, not about that situation. The situation was petty. Well, not petty, but me feeling how I felt. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll have an actual topic at hand. Adios.